Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace, and I'm trying to go out today, Monday, May 20th, 2024, to see what I can do early morning. Well, I woke up at like 5. Usually I wake up like 3 or 4, and never quite get out this early as 6:03. I'm supposed to be out earlier. But anyway, I got too much to do in the morning, especially with the dogs. I got too much to do all day long. But, you know, I've mentioned this recently. It seems like I have a theme for every day now. You know, like this morning, getting out that early, 6 o'clock, okay? And I'm backing up and somebody's coming down my road, which is rare, you know, the road I live off of. It's very rare for, I would think, for that early in the morning. I mean, I am up early, and I don't ever hear cars. But then again, cars are more silent these days, you know. But anyway, it's not a road that you can, all these houses out here in Collin County, many of the newer homes, they have all the roads to where, like ours, you know, anybody who's trying to steal from somebody or get through there really fast, good luck, because they purposefully made them to where you can't. You know, you're gonna get lost unless your GPS is gonna tell you everything. But still, you got a good chance to get lost. People who deliver get lost. I'm watching them going, really? Is that what it's telling you to do? Really? But anyway, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Somebody's going down the road, and it's a cul-de-sac. I think most of them in that neighborhood, in the whole place, the area, subdivision, they're cul-de-sacs. Okay, and you're thinking you're going to go straight through. Good luck. Like I said, good luck with all this stuff. But anyway, and they didn't have time to pick up somebody or anything. They just had time to go, oops, you know, and they had to turn around. I'm like, what is somebody doing at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, going down a road that they don't know? And then, what did they do? I pulled out because they went around the other side, you know, to get around that cul-de-sac. And I'm backing out already. So I backed out and I got to the end of the road, that part, with two, you know, more than one road. And they're tailgating me at 6 o'clock in the morning. Is this going to be the theme? So and then they tell me on that, tailgating me on that road, and the next one. Finally, they went the other direction. I'm like, right. You know, you're not getting very far. But anyway, then I got to another road, and a guy just stopped at the next stoplight, a stop sign. And the guy was just sitting there. Okay, just on the other road that crossed the other way, perpendicular to where I was, just stopped right there in the middle of the road. I'm like, what the crap? Really, is this gonna be my day? Theme for the day? Of course, you know, you can't have a really theme for the day. But that's how my morning started. Yeah, between the dogs going, hey, mommy's up, let's go make her, let us out, do all this stuff. They do that all night long, though. That's this weird thing. These two dogs, they were rescues at separate times, years so apart. How long, I don't remember. But yeah, they just don't get some things down right. So it's kind of sad. But anyway, yesterday Sunday, okay, I was out here and I was going to my usual place that I go to, Murphy. Not always. I have 3 different really spots that I like. 4. And 4, yeah. No, 5. It just depends on the time of day and all this kind of stuff. If Adam's with me or not. He's usually not anymore. But I went to this one. It's Murphy, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, northeast suburb of Dallas. And Murphy and Wiley. Okay, they're just right next to one another. And I had to stop and get gas. So I stopped to get gas. And of course, I look over there and I'm saying, You know, it's one of those yet again, one of those gray four-door sedans, as Adam had mentioned, that are not, they're older model. Yeah, I'd say, I don't know how old, because I'm not I'm not into cars and all that. Although Teslas around here have people buy them. Adam has this thing now. Since I showed him one time, I said, "What is that?" I said, "I keep seeing these," and I had not seen the little whatever it is, emblem, icon. What do they call them? I told you I'm not into cars and all that, but it was on the back, on the trunk. It was a little T, and he said Tesla. And next thing you know, he was with me that time to go do some to go do some food deliveries, and he just likes to get out and do stuff. Like I've said before, he's an electrical engineer, works remotely from home since 2020. But anyway, so since then, anytime he goes out or I go, wherever he goes, like yesterday, I was out, he was at some, what do you call it? He was at a restaurant that I can't eat at. It's people he knows own it. Anyway, something like that. He said that on his way home, but there and home, all he saw not all, but so many Teslas. So, yeah, you see, I can't drink caffeine. Sorry, people. Actually, I did by myself. I can a little bit, but I can't have a whole glass. I never was one to drink coffee because no way. My heart starts beating really fast, and I have a rare health condition, and there's so many things. But anyway, what was I talking about originally? I was talking about this place that I was going to, and I saw one of those four-door, older model, cheap. I say inexpensive, but cheap. And usually they got scratches on them, or they have a hubcap missing, or that kind of model. Different makes and all that. And I'm like, So I was getting gas right there. I was, as I was leaving, I saw it. I said, I'm going to go sit by right there, because I knew there was a little restaurant. I wasn't sure what kind, or a little business. And when I did, I said, yeah, that guy's delivering. They're kind of easy to tell. I don't like to say this, but they drive kind of like the old-fashioned stereotype of taxi drivers. Yeah, it's stereotype. Stereotypes are not good things. But they were definitely, and I saw the whole transaction because I went there and used the restroom. I was curious. I'm really curious about this. This has been going on how many months now that I've noticed these people? And yeah, it was one of those delivery drivers. And the funny thing is, the sedan doesn't match how they look. They look upper middle class. They dress kind of fancy. Okay, a little. For delivering. Yeah, sometimes they dress a little bit, and you can tell. I mean, I can tell. My master's degree is in sociology, so hey, I taught at college and university, and I say that for that purpose, so to say, hey, I got a clue, plus I'm 60 years old. Anyway, and I started seeing more and more. That one left, and then another one. He was in something I've also seen. They're usually like those kinds of cars, or they're white, but I've seen rarely the white ones, and then black SUVs. But these gray ones, they stand out, man. They really stands out. So anyway, okay, the short version of the rest, as you can figure, I was making a video just yesterday, and I was saying, I wonder if they can call these people, or they, and how this works and all this stuff. So I wonder if I would get one. Well, I turned it off and to wait to see if I could get some orders, some good offers. And bing, bing, and it was that same one that they were picking up. Happened to me the week before. I think that was Saturday. I said Sunday, I think, but it was at a pizza place. Something similar, A lot of these 4-door silver, like one sitting right there. Yeah, so I'm going to give this a shot today. I want to do breakfast, and breakfast, I've always come out here to try to do breakfast. The first time it worked, first and second or something like that, and after that, nope. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, so I didn't stay long there. It just didn't seem like it was going to be worth it to sit out there. And I went to another place, got me something for breakfast. It wasn't very salty, thank goodness. And then I had an order, but it was for Garland. How many times have I said I don't like to go to Garland? At least I don't have a thick accent with it, saying Garland. I've been practicing. But I don't like to go out to Garland. It has bad memories for me. And I got triggered big time. It was a real nice area that I picked up from, and was driving through. Then all of a sudden, you know, there was the place to go to the person's, you know, home. Oh my gosh, big time trigger. It's, oof. And plus the roads were kind of dangerous. It was the asphalt kind of thing. At least it had a line down the middle. That was something. And but bad kind of easy drop off, and I mean, not to drop off, but drop off, fall off the road. They were so narrow. And then the one that I was in, it was real hilly, and I had to park the way I had to park. It was like, oh yeah. Then to get to the door, there was a big tree in front of the door, and it kind of covered up the door. Don't like that when that happens. It was very spooky, to tell you the truth. It was spooky. It was the spooky house. And the last part of the number was 13. By the way, you know, I've actually been to 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That's in Waxahachie. But that was years ago. Anyway, this house was creepy. Yeah, it was creepy. And like I said, I don't want to live to Garland. There's just too many surprises. That was the first time I'd been to Garland in probably, my goodness, 15 or so years. And I don't even remember how long ago that was. It was probably 15 years. I want to get over it because I had a big old Mack truck on my tail. Really? Really? My goodness. People, you do not own the road, seriously. And I am driving the speed limit. You don't like it, you can move over. Really. Oh my goodness. Okay, well anyway, this big old truck, it's an Isuzu actually. They're staying on my tail, even though nobody was in either lane on either side. So you hear they're getting closer to me. You might, if I accidentally put that part of the video on there, you'll hear me cussing. Yeah, this light changed all of a sudden. I had to stop, and it was still yellow, but no way, no way. And they almost hit me, and so the guy's, you know, all cool like and everything, but he had to slam on his brakes. That was pure stupidity on his part, because yeah, it's kind of like a hill or something, and then wham, I had to stop. Anyway, look at idiots, and then the guy, the passenger, he was going, oh. I could see him like, oh, I'm not even going to look her way, because I was videoing him. I'm not looking her way. That wasn't smart. That wasn't right. Now the cool man, he's smoking a cigarette. Cool guy. You know? And I don't tell you, this just reminds me of somebody I knew, and his wife, okay, he's a family member, told me that that he drove one of those trucks. It's a big delivery truck, and that he drove one, and he had an attitude about the road that people need to know they better move out of his way. Seriously, they need to move out of his way, because he was carrying what is it? What are they called? You know, the flooring, the ones that are I don't know what kind it's made of, but it's not ceramic. It's the hard ones. Not hardwood floors, but what are they called? I don't know. But anyway, it's heavy. It's very heavy. And that if they had to stop real fast, that they would hit that person. Well, why are you riding somebody's ass? You know, so, pardon me. Pardon that word. But these people were crazy. I mean, why are you... And I'm looking at the truck now, and they moved over to the next lane because somebody pulled out in front of them. Seriously, dude, come on. You're going to ride somebody, you're going to tailgate in that big truck like that. I don't know if I want to do mornings. I'm going to have to do mornings because because it's going to be really hot soon, and it's been last year I did the other ones. Last year when I started, oh my goodness, this has got me. Oof. I'm looking at all this traffic behind me. Now, usually I don't pay attention to people behind me. I've learned, just don't look in your rearview mirror. But anyway, okay, I'm not sure if I want to do the morning one. Because, oh my goodness, all these parents who are dropping off their kids, do you have to drive that way? God. See, I'm not going to blame moms. I'm not going to say soccer moms or, whatever. It's whatever parent or parents. And, wow. No, roads don't belong to you. Plus, all the people who are late for work, and I remember those days. I was never late. I left really early. I was always at least 10, 15 minutes early wherever I worked. I'd save myself that kind of hassle. It's not like this is the end of the world. Back then it was bad. It was worse than what I hear about these days. People trying to find a job. Back then it was really bad. Jobs were scarce. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotta find a parking spot here. Okay, I'm gonna just go home. I cannot believe what time it is, how long I have been out, and only did one order in the morning. It was $8 or something. And as if the person doesn't decide that I don't deserve a tip. But $8, and it was about, by the time I get home, a little less than 2 hours. And it did not seem like that. It's always like this whenever not always, but most often, when I start off, the first 30 minutes to an hour, I don't get anything. Okay, and then, there is a drive time to there, which is not that long. It was like 15 minutes. And okay, I'm gonna go. So, wee. Anyway, I always do that. Wee. Sometimes, not always. What is my today? Another theme. I'm gonna be saying always. I'm not that type of thinker, but anytime I say that, I wind up doing it more. But the 2 hours for $8 is not going to cut it, or that's just one time I've done it, gone there. I'm gonna have to figure out something that's closer. I don't like to deliver from the ones that are closer because the city itself is just too busy, and at any time it's too busy. So that's why I like to go out to Murphy, because it's not Murphy Wiley, but it took me back here to the city. And those are more like towns, so suburbs. But no, once the parents and people are out to go to work and go to drop the kids off and all that kind of stuff, see, it's going to be too busy, probably even there. Yeah. So I'm going to have to figure something else out, because during the summertime, I'm not going to be out there like I was last year. Adam was going with me, and we were going out to, he was going up mainly at first, to see how it was, if it was going to be too dangerous, or just all of it, how the apps work and everything. And then I got used to it. It's just so I can get used to it. But now this is too much traffic, so I'm going to wrap this one up. Talk to you in another video. Bye.